Good morning, everybody. It is a Wednesday, so what's up Wednesday? And we're at the water today because it's hot. Very hot. I was hopeful when I looked at the weather this morning, and then I got out of the car and I was like, okay, we're doing water today, methinks. So it's Murphy, Rosie, May over there, got Hamish and Phoebe. And we're maybe 10 minutes into walk. Just pets and bite. The water's a little bit high today, so I'm being cautious where I'm stepping because typically means it's a bit more slippery. But come on, Murphy dog. Murphy is on the lookout for ducks because on Monday we had a duck try to join pack walk, and that was a whole fun adventure. And it's why I'm so insistent that each of my pack dogs knows out when I walk them. Out and recall, because that's how I get them back. Even when there's something as interesting as a duck. And no joke, like oh Murphy. It almost landed on Hamish. Hamish was very confused. He didn't know what to do. In all fairness, the duck was about the same size as him, so there's that. But yeah. Oh, weird. I don't know if that's picking up on camera, but there's like red reflections. So weird. Okay. Oh, actually, that might just be my sunglasses. Ha! Okay, good chat. So, yeah, welcome to walk. It's what, like 2 minutes in the video? I'm still babbling. Rosie and my dog, whatever your name is, Murphy. Thank you. So yeah, little pushies in the water. I don't know if you can see that. I'm having a good time. None of the dogs seem to notice them, which is okay with me, except Murphy, who will notice them sometimes and then try to play with them, and the fish do not appreciate that. At least I imagine they don't. I haven't exactly talked to them. Rosie! I see you! Get out of there! Good girl! Oh God! Oh, yes, good girl. Okay, carry on. So, Rosie's favorite game in the water is to try to catch her, you're okay, Rosie girl, is to try to catch her splashes. Only she gets water up her nose, and then she starts reverse sneezing, which is kind of funny. There we go. Okay. So, might get a bit loud in here because the water is higher, so that means it's a bit more waterfall action than normal. I'm going to go over here where the footing is slightly less dodgy. Okay. Good boy, Mish Mish. So, again, I didn't really have a topic today. My brain has been kind of mush. Tuesday has turned into my office work day. So, I follow up with my training requests and I make appointments and stuff like that. Hi, Mimi. Good girl. So I can say I've been working on an enrichment video. The thing about enrichment is it's so tricky. There's so many different things you can do with your dogs to make them think, and not every dog likes everything. So trying to like portion it, trying to portion it into sections that make sense has been kind of a challenge. I think I'm going to concentrate on like food-based and then talk about some of the other things you can do, like luring and scent work and that kind of stuff. Murphy and Rosie, way too far. Good girl, Rosie. And of course, my dog. It's like, okay, I'll just wait here for you. Good girl. Yeah, good girl. Hold on. She's like, woman, give me food. Okay, go away. And you, okay, all right. Come here then. Good girl. Hey, Hamish. Good. Phoebe. Rosie. No. Rosie. Murphy, are you gonna recall or? He's like, Mom, there are ducks and I want to go see the ducks. Hi, welcome. Welcome to the group. There we go. Okay, let's go. And just like I say for every activity, right? Like some dogs are dog park dogs. They love going to the dog park. Some dogs are not. Some dogs are ball dogs. Some dogs look at a ball you throw and are like, are you going to go get that? Like, even though a lot of times we can predict what a dog is going to like based on their genetics, based on their breeding. A good example is right there. So Murphy is half Boston Terrier. Rosie is a Boston Terrier. I've been working on, when we've been boarding Rosie, fetch with her. And she's turned into quite the really good little ball dog. It's not like solid yet. Maybe I'll take a video the next time I board her of what we're doing. But Murphy, on the other hand, you throw a ball and he's like, okay, cool, awesome. I'll show you where it is. It's right here. Okay, I've done my job. I'm gonna go run around. Right? Like, he's just not interested. For those of you who remember my dog MacGyver, he was the exact same way. Like, on land, would not fetch for love nor money. Like, it was just not a thing. Occasionally, if you did a stick, he would, until he was bored, and then that was that. On the other hand, if you threw something in the water, Rosie, thank you. If you threw something in the water, he would fetch it each and every single time. Like, he would fetch it until he collapsed on land because he was so tired. So a lot of times, like, things we see in our heads that we would love for our dogs to do, like fetch, often just aren't realistic, or the form in which we do them just doesn't appeal to the dog. And that's 100% okay. There's nothing wrong with the dog. There's nothing wrong. Rosie! Swear she eats like all of the foliage, all of it. That you just have to keep trying other things and seeing what they like and don't like. Food is a good place to start because most dogs like food. That's just kind of how life goes. So that's why I'm going to start with the food enrichment activities. Now, for those of you who have been on this particular section of the journey with me before, may notice, leave it alone. Good girl. That this particular shelf was not here before. It looks like some people spent a weekend and made themselves a little, I don't know. I think it's meant to be a bridge to get from one side to the other without getting wet. But it's turned into a little bit of a rapids thing. And it has made getting over this particular section a bit more tricky than it used to be. Okay. Stepping. Now, that all being said, I definitely don't want to discourage you. Another great enrichment activity for you and your dogs is pretty simple. It's like going and taking an agility class or a scent class or a tricks class. Any one of those will tire your dog out. Hold on, before I die here. Let's get through. Okay. And it'll really give you an idea of like what your dog likes to do. Do they like to hunt things by scent? Are they really like in the physical world? Do they like doing obstacles? What other? Oh, tricks class. Tricks class is good for pretty much every dog. It's gonna do two things. Like one, it's going to be fun for you and your dog. Like you're both gonna have a good time. Rosie, good girl. So Murphy, you too. Sorry, there's a bit of stagnant water back there. I like to keep them out of. What was I talking about? Tricks class. And even like taking a refresher obedience class is going to have the same effect. Like you guys are working together towards a common goal, and it's going to teach them to listen to you more, like focus more on your commands, any command. So as long as you sort of keep working away, and whether you do, I know these are strange times. I'm sure somewhere out there there's an online tricks class. I know there is an online obedience class that's run by one of my favorite trainers, Cher Woods. If I find the link, I'll share it with you guys. But you can also just look up like Streetwise Canine on Facebook. She'll have a link to her online training there. And like, or you can just go search through my videos and look for any of the ones that have drills and do those drills. Like all of that is considered enrichment. Just things to get your dog's brain working and tire them out. So I'm gonna stop here because we're gonna get slippy again and I need all my hands. So I hope you guys are having an awesome day, as much fun as your dogs are having. And we'll talk to you soon. Found something smelly. If you have any questions about the content of this video or any other, just let me know. And I took a step, shouldn't have taken a step. And we'll talk to you soon. Cheers.